Welcome to episode 743 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett, Apartment Hacker. It's my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So, what if I told you you needed to work like a chef? What would that mean to you? So, I've long believed working like a chef. Let me give you what that punchline is. Chef gives away all of his best ideas, because many chefs, if they are anywhere good at what they do, or they're very popular in nature because the food that they make is very delicious and it's prepped in a way that is yields a really good experience for the end user, the consumer of the food, they end up publishing cookbooks, right? So they give away all of their secrets by way of the cookbook, and they give it away for free, so to speak. I know you got to buy the book, but basically they've given away all their best ideas in the form of narrative or literature, or even online through online recipe books. So taking that concept, I've long believed in the multifamily space that I could give you the answers to how Radco runs internally. I could hand you the playbook. I could hand you the budget. I could hand you the operating procedures. I could hand you all of that stuff, which, by the way, I think is just a regurgitation. It seems like I've worked at 3 companies now, and I've seen the same template for, the employee handbook, or we call it the Radco way, but I think it's a riff on other ways out there. It's interesting how that works. But anyway, the point is, if I hand you all of that stuff for free, my imagination tells me you'll potentially not do as well as Radco does, right? And that's a big statement. But by way of example, for sake of conversation, let's just suggest that Radco runs like a Swiss clock. I could give you all the literature that makes us run like a Swiss clock, but what you will not have that we do have is a great culture that actually makes all those policies, procedures, disciplines, and routines work. Now, we're not running like a Swiss clock. We always have things to work on. And I'm not suggesting that this can compare and contrast, suggest that Radco is better than any other company out there. The point is, if you don't have the right people in place, it doesn't matter if someone hands you the playbook, right? You can give it away for free. I've long believed you can have it all. Doesn't matter. Because what I'm going to really focus on, what I'm really going to get in place are the disciplines, the routines, the right people, but they exercise the right routines and disciplines, systems and processes. So interested in your thoughts on that topic. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.